Hello Internet, these are trailer leaf springs, and this is how you measure them. I'll be going over every way to measure the 5 types of leaf springs. If our kids can name all the Pokemon, we can figure out how to measure each leaf spring. So starting at the top, we have a double eye spring, then we have an open eye slipper, then we have a hook end slipper, see the hook end? Then we have a radius end slipper, and then at the end we have a flat end slipper. See how the end is flat? Okay, we're going to start with the most common spring, the double eye spring, and you want to come in here center to center on the eyes. Okay, and we'll see that that is a 20-inch double eye spring. Next, you'll want to measure the width of the spring, and this is going to be 1 3/4 inches. Okay, after that, a good thing to pay attention to is the width or height of the spring pack here, because this is going to determine how long of a U-bolt you need to get. So this spring pack looks like it's 1 1/4 inches. Okay, now I'd like to go over some tertiary measurements. If these matter to you, then you should be replacing your springs in a pair. Okay, so starting with center pin, the distance between the front eye and the center pin will actually determine where the center of the axle is fore or aft in the fender well. Okay, that's why you should be replacing these in a pair if this measurement matters. Okay, some of the older trailers have springs with goofy measurements or something atypical, but so this one's going to be 10 inches to the center of the pin, and then arch height, which can fall if you have an old spring. So if you have an old spring, it's going to be longer than it used to be when you take it off the trailer. Okay, so this arch height we see here at just under 4 1/4. Okay, now another thing to keep in mind, the number of leaves does not determine the capacity of the spring. The open eye slipper is a little different. So we'll be measuring from the center of the forward eye here. Okay. There we go. From the center of the eye to right where the bolt connects to the trailer, right where that bolt is. So that's going to be 22 inches. See, it's not overall. It's right where that bushing is going to sit while it's mounted to the trailer. Okay. Center to the center of where that mounting bolt is on the trailer. Okay. Next is a hook end slipper, and it's going to be from the center of the eye overall. So we'll stretch out our tape measure here, center of the eye to the end of the spring. This one's at 27 inches. This is also a 2-inch wide spring. These are the last 2 springs. They're very similar to each other in how we measure them. The top one's going to be a radius end. The bottom one's a flat end slipper. And you can tell most notably the difference here. Sorry about the shadow, but the radius, this one's round, and flat end because it's flat. And here's how we measure them. Kind of like the one before it, we go from the center of the eye to the end. And this one looks like it's 24 3/4. Okay? After you've measured the length, the width, the height, always pay attention to your holes. This is a 9/16 inch bushing. We also have 1/2 inch bushings. You got bushings for whatever you need. You just need to know what size. Now you can order your trailer leaf springs correctly the first time. They're very expensive to ship.